All right. Up, folks. Guess what I'm doing tonight? That's right. Nat Pagel fishing quest. Exciting times. I think we're gonna head to Swamp of Sorrows first. And then we'll swing down to Stranglethorn. And then we'll come back to Kalimdor. Get the 2 fish in Kalimdor. And hopefully, I don't see any reason why we can't get this done tonight. I shouldn't have said that. I just ruined my luck. I ruined it hard just now. Shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. Well, I guess we can take care of some auctions and cooking while we're here. There's a cooking fire in here. Is there? I could have sworn that there used to be. Is there not? What kind of inn doesn't have a cooking fire? Come on. Jeez. Jeez. Yes. I can auction everything except the mithril head trout. I need the mithril head trout. Those can go. Oh, does that just scan it again? Okay. Sure. Hold on to the citrine. We don't need the fire fin snappers. Oh my god, what is going on with the price of heavy blasting powder? What? That's not right. There's no way. No? No iron struts for sale. Interesting. I don't know what they're used for. I thought it was an engineering thing. That ugly black mount. Got some catfish.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
I guess Duskwood is really my best bet. Then, yeah, Swamposaurus. We're looking for a Misty Reed Mahi Mahi, and that'll be along the coast. So a bit of a trek for us. Actually, I haven't been out here yet. I haven't done Sunken Temple on this character. Hell, I haven't done Sunken Temple since leveling my priest in the Lich King? All right. All right. Hope everyone is having a good night. Karazhan, that's some Burning Crusade content I wouldn't mind seeing here in Turtle WoW. I don't know how the hell they'd make it work. They'd have to rebalance the entire thing for like raid geared 60s, I guess. Really depends on how difficult of raid they'd want it to be. I don't know. The devs have mentioned before in interviews that they have some Burning Crusade content. Now, I don't want to misquote them, but it was like... Now, hold up. There's a Karazhan quest right there. Oh, you know why? Because the crypts, Karazhan crypts, are in Turtle WoW. I haven't done those yet either. I should do that. There's a bunch of new content in this game, and I still haven't seen it. I mean, probably on account of it being a MMO and pretty freaking massive. Back when I was playing it for like 4 to 6 hours a day for months, it wasn't like I still didn't see everything. Hello, friend elf. Excuse me, friend elf. Honestly, fastest way through is just going to be going straight east, which takes us through Stonard, which isn't going to be fast because we're going to have a billion horde chasing us. So maybe I'll go mostly east. Doesn't matter. So long as we get to the coast. That's all that matters. Oh man, I remember leveling a blood elf out here, actually. In the time that I've played, I don't remember there being any real alliance leveling to do out here. There might have been stuff after Cataclysm. I don't remember it. Definitely been out here on Hordes before, though. Oh, hey. Aren't those, can't remember. Can't remember they're called. What they're called. The Broken? No, that's not right. There's Sunken Temple. We're getting close. Good dungeon, by the way. Oh my gosh. If you started playing WoW after Cataclysm, you never got to experience the OG Sunken Temple. And like I think that playing Turtle WoW just to see everything about Sunken Temple would be totally worthwhile. It is a great dungeon. It's up there with like BRD. Well, maybe not BRD, but it's up there. BRD is a lot. It's really hard to compare other dungeons to it. Hello. I'm going to give you kings. You already have kings. I am going to give you wisdom. And then you are going to vanish. It's okay. I'm just out here to fish. I didn't bring... It's fine. How hard could it be? Didn't land in fishable water. Base didn't land in fishable water. Oh my god. Maybe I should have grabbed some fishing supplies. I totally should have grabbed some fishing supplies. Guys, I made a mistake. Well, guide doesn't say anything about needing to bring bait for this. There we go. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. Stranglethorn now. Western coast. Up by the river. Easy. Okay, got it. The Sorrow Merc. What a fantastic fantasy name for a swamp. Hang on. Misty Reed Post. They don't have a flight path, do they? Yo, Benger. Good evening. And thank you. Was there leveling out here as Alliance? A poor memory. Where's Misty Reed Post? It disappeared from my map. Oh no. This is it. Okay. Nope. Why did I think there was an Alliance base out here for a moment? What's this? What's this? I don't remember this. Is this new? Oh, this has to be a Turtle WoW thing. I don't remember this at all. Like, there's other stuff that's foggy, and then there's other stuff that's like, this was not here. Interesting. I wonder if we're going to get a dungeon there later. Oh, hey man. Ignore me. You ignore me too. There is actually an Alliance base out here now. That's something that they added with Turtle. I'll swing by, show you guys where it is. I actually went there by accident because I wasn't paying attention to the road. Oh no, I saw this torch. That's what it was. I was like, what the hell's that? There always been a path up here? To be honest, I don't remember if this path was here and just led to nothing. There was certainly a fair amount of that in the original release. But yeah, this is new. There's some quests in here to do and stuff. I don't think that there's a flight path. I feel like it's definitely too close to Darkshire to bother with. Battletech looks a bit different. Oh, hey Melchior, what's up? Yeah, no, not playing Battletech tonight. I ignored the road down, and apparently I'm just making my own road now. Dummies chase me. No. All right, awesome. Good for her. Level 18? The hell was he doing out here? Also, there's nothing around. What the hell killed him? What? You know what? It was probably one of those scouts. They'll aggro from super far away. He probably didn't even realize. Melchior, you coming to Call of Cthulhu tomorrow? It's a very different game from the ones that we've played so far. In Call of Cthulhu, success is usually measured by how long you last and how much of the mystery you uncover. Ready for pain. Excellent. That's the spirit. Oh, flight path. Wait, well, hang on. Because I'm going to have to run all the way up from Booty Bay to get north of Gurubashi. The fish I need is along this coast here in the Vile Reef. That's a long stinking run. It might honestly just be faster to hoof it. Get it? Because I'm on a horse? Ah. Listen, it was a long day at work. These are the jokes. You're IT. You'll appreciate this. So, it's like 3 o'clock. The morning was kind of a dumpster fire. This whole week has been a dumpster fire. The morning was a dumpster fire, and then, like, suddenly, I had a really quiet afternoon. Like, it was quiet as a tomb for, like, 2 hours. Nothing was happening. And then at, like, 3:30, I get a message from my boss going, "Hey, I've got a weird one for you." And I'm like, okay, shoot. Like, I have a computer here that has 16 gig of RAM, and it's only seeing 8. And I was like, oh, well, you probably just need to reseat your RAM. He's like, no, I've done that. The BIOS shows 16 gig of RAM. Windows shows 16 gig of RAM. But if I open up Task Manager, it caps itself at only using 8 gig of RAM. And if you go into the Windows memory settings, it says 8 of 16 gigabytes of RAM available. I was like, no, that's new. I've never heard of that. So for a minute there, I was like, did we accidentally install a 32-bit version of Windows 10 on one of these machines? It's like, no, 64-bit. Like, right, it does sound like witchcraft. So I'm like, I'm going down the list of like weird things. And, you know, I'm starting to hit Google because this isn't a Tuesday afternoon issue. And, you know, I have him open up msconfig and go into the memory management there, because you can actually, you can limit how much RAM you use in there. I don't know why you would do that. It might be some kind of legacy thing. You know, there's probably older programs that were being run that freak out if there's too much RAM. I can see that maybe happening. But yeah, had him check that option. It hadn't been messed with because you never know what the users are getting up to. And I started Googling, and then I turned to Reddit, because tech support gore on Reddit is a wealth of amazing information. Where's the cutoff for this coastline in Vile Reef? Oh, it goes all the way up. Okay, we're good. And this guy had the same issue, and somebody pointed out to go into the BIOS and make sure that XMP or DocP was enabled in the BIOS. The XMP is what Intel calls it, I think. AMD calls it DocP. But it's this memory setting that I've never heard of. And that was totally it. And it wound up coming around that a bunch of our machines, like just last week, we started getting more calls than usual of, my computer's slow. And it wasn't just the usual, well, close 32 of your 64 tabs. It was, that's weird. Your computer actually is acting really sluggish. And not being able to find a reason for that. And I posited that maybe a BIOS update went out with Windows 10 updates, because like, it used to be weird updating your BIOS, but no, I've seen BIOS updates in Windows for a while now. And I was like, hang on. This happened at around the same time with all of our computers being slow. So I started going around the office, going to all the computers that I knew had been slow and didn't have workers at them today. And I started checking them. And the first two that I checked were also running at half their RAM. It was locking them down to 8 of 16. And I went in and fixed them. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, this is actually it. And I told my boss. And he tried it on the machine he was working on. We're on the phone at this point, trying to figure it out. And I hear from the other end, well, now it's not turning back on. Like, what? And his machine was just dead. But that computer's been giving us trouble for a long time. It was just amazing timing that it decided to brick itself entirely at the point where I was like, hey, here's the fix. And then he tries the fix, and it never worked again. Yeah, a Windows feature indeed. Like targeted ads in Windows 11. Dude, I tell you, this week has been a nightmare. I have learned so much about Microsoft Exchange. I've done so much work in Exchange this week. When I had it on, that was one of the questions. Have you done much in Exchange? I'm like, no, not really. This week, crash course. On. Hey, there it is. Great. Hey, we're making good time. I've only been streaming for half an hour. Good half of that was just travel. And now... Ooh, you know what? Is it worth running to Booty Bay? It's worth running to Booty Bay. We can, we'll take the boat there to Ratchet. Fly over to Desolus. And then swing down to Feralus. We have a plan. Dude, I miss having an enterprise team. I miss having a dedicated network security team. Because guess what? I am both of those teams now. At the same time, I can't complain at all because my new job is way less stressful than the old job. Yeah. Yeah, when we started having email issues, I was like, the first thing that came to my mind was, all right, normally I would just call Phil. I don't work with Phil anymore. I haven't worked with Phil in over a year. Not an option. Really? You not gonna flag this for me? What am I missing? There's something on the map that it just is refusing to hit. Whatever. Yeah, I've been learning a lot about Microsoft Exchange. It's not that bad. I was expecting it to be awful. After he retired, they went through a couple of managers. That's how it went over there in Enterprise. This is before you came on, but like they'd gone through a couple of managers between the time that I had started and between the time that you had started. Some of them were very, very dramatic exitings. I don't know what it is about that team, because I usually just go to them if I'm having issues with printers or with email. And I do both of those things now. And I gotta tell you, I don't understand why they have an entire team for it. Well, I guess they also handle group policy. Ooh, and all those server updates. Yeah. Yeah, that's why that team exists, to deal with that nonsense. Had a lot of problems with TRS printers lately. One of the ladies from there, as you know, was wilding out. Yeah. Broken printers in an office that has as much paper as that going through it. Still though, you never want to freak out. You never want to freak out at the IT team. All right, what am I going for next? Desolus down to Fairless is actually kind of perfect, because it's down on the southwest coast, near that horde outpost. So, ratchet to Desolus, walk down to the coast, catch my Sartharus Striker, then south into Fairless, for my Fairless Ahi. Ooh. There's always somebody who forgets that goblin bruisers exist and they will murder you. Unless you're capped out and you're working on raising your pirate reputation, in which case you're murdering them. I want the boat to arrive. Oh man, we started watching Chainsaw Man today. Good lord. I didn't read the manga at all, and I didn't really watch too much about it. All I could tell was that Chainsaw Man is an anime about a guy made out of chainsaws, and that guess wasn't wrong. Like, that's accurate. But holy crap, we watched the first episode today, and it was... wow! I think we're going to like it. It's totally more Perry's kind of show. For whatever reason, she really enjoys, like, the ultra-violent murder porn anime. I watch degenerate rom-coms, like... Tomo-chan is a girl, or domestic girlfriend, or Oreimo, or, you know, the kind of crap that you're like, ugh, anime fans, that kind of stuff. But holy crap, it was good. Not enough rom-com for me. Opposites attract. Yeah, Jesus. What else did she watch? Parasite. She watched the crap out of Parasite. She devoured Tokyo Ghoul. It was funny. Every time I came upstairs for, like, any reason, any scene she was on in Tokyo Ghoul, like, somebody was being horribly tortured or slowly killed. Like, what are you watching? Every time I came upstairs while she was watching Parasite, somebody was being diced up. Yeah, at the end of the first episode of Chainsaw Man, I looked at her. I'm like, don't watch this one without me. Which I suspect is the only reason she didn't just binge the entire thing today while I was at work. Maybe it's time for a vacation. Holy crap. Holy crap, I'm ready for one. Anchor's Edge. Where am I? Oh. Oh! Was that... How long has that been there? Is that new? You'll be in Vegas for the New World Tour concert. Is that the nostalgia one that they're doing? Where it's got like all the awesome bands from like 20 years ago? Oh, that one's in October. Okay, what's the New World Tour? Like New World? Is that a band? I don't know them. Where? Alright, I don't know where the inn is. It's fine. I don't need it. Oh, right. Flight path. Flight path to Desolus. I was just about to wander into the Barrens for no good reason.
What's up?
Oh, this one's like Incubus. Awesome. System of a Down. Awesome. Oh, man. Don't tell Shannon. She loves System of a Down. They're probably sold out by now, right? Honestly, maybe. It's in May. Should be done with the phone migration by then. I better be done with the phone migration by then. Like, worst case scenario just flashed into my mind. Like, why the hell would I not be done with the phone migration in 3 more months? Actually, yeah, no, we might be able to make that work. Unless tickets are... When did tickets go on sale? Like a couple of months ago. Oh, God. It might be worth checking. Yeah, there's always going to be people who cancel. We had to cancel going to the Ghost concert last year. The one that was up in Denver. And then we had an awful blizzard that day. Saigon drives a Prius. We did not get to go to the Ghost concert. That was day of, too, so it wasn't really a cancellation. Like, we didn't get our money back. We didn't get our money back on the concert. We didn't get our money back on the hotel. We didn't get to go see Ghost. It was crappy. We've seen them before. So it's not like, oh, we've never seen them before, and they're like our favorite band right now. But man... Still in the damn Barrens? Oh my god. I swear time slows down out here. Yeah, wouldn't have been the first time we'd seen them. They're awesome though. Holy crap, they put on an amazing show. I've probably gushed about it before. Like, on this channel and in person. They have fun merch. I haven't bought any. Like, I'll buy their albums. But, I don't need more stuff. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. He said a year after starting miniature gaming as a hobby and now has several shelves of Battletech staring at him like, you're trying to get rid of stuff, huh? No good reason to lie about that. No, I'm trying to get rid of stuff to make room for the battle tech. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're in Desolus now. This is honestly not a long flight. I just have zero attention span right now. He said, halfway into the master fishing quest. I pick dumb things to be interested in, alright? Counterside? What is counterside? Oh, no, don't tell me. Gotcha game? Is it a gotcha game? I knew it. It's so damn hard to impress me with mobile games. Got Thomas Ryan Hayner and almost the new guy on it. Well, Hayner will play anything. Hayner's not a hard sell. But Ryan and Thomas are playing. I might check it out. I don't know. I don't know if my phone will even run it. I'm still using the old, my old Nokia smartphone. It won't die. And I hate replacing phones before they die. Oh man, have you watched who here's watching The Last of Us? Holy crap, it's so good. I wasn't expecting to be so invested in it, you know, already knowing what happens, but they've changed just enough of the right stuff. They ditched Nexon as their parent company and doing everything in-house. Ooh, okay, all right. That is interesting to hear. I like that. Now you have my attention. Interesting. I'm going to watch it after I saw a clip of Ron Swanson guy. That is Nick Offerman playing Bill. But yeah, oh, that's episode 3. Episode 3 might be one of the best television episodes I've ever seen. It was up there with Breaking Bad's Ozymandias and like Star Trek TNG The Inner Light. It was so good. Like Nick Offerman and who's the other guy in that episode? Frank something. I haven't seen anything else he's in, so I don't know his damn name. But both of them, amazing job. Some of the best acting I have ever seen. And the casting for Joel and Ellie is just perfect. What's his name? Pedro Pascal. Like as soon as he started talking, I'm like, is that this Joel? He's Joel. How is he Joel? And then what's her name? Billy something. The girl who's playing Ellie. She's a British actress, but she is absolutely killing Ellie's dialogue. The first time she, gave somebody the middle finger, was like, motherfucker. I was like, holy shit, it's Ellie. You sound just like her. And apparently that's the word that her dialect coach and her had the most trouble with. Like, she could not say it without sounding incredibly English. But yeah, it's been really good. Episode 4 aired on Sunday. Another really good episode. And they continue to surprise me in how they change the story and move things around and make it better. And it's probably helpful that the writer of the game is also co-writing the show. And maybe that's how all video game adaptations should be done. If there's a game that tells an amazing story, bring in the person who told that story and then somebody who knows how to write a screenplay. And just, from there. Big smart. I'm full of ideas, man. Full of really, really obvious ideas that everybody else has too. Holy crap. I am on a roll tonight. I remember this being way worse. All right, well, we're on to Feralus. We're 3/4 of the way done. Then we just got to go back to Nat. I was planning on this taking at least 2 hours. All right, fine. You guys... Oh, okay. Still neutral with you. Great. Good news. But I can't remember how many of you I killed when I was leveling here. Apparently not enough that you remember me. It's also making me seriously consider picking up Last of Us 2. Which I was going to grab, and then I think I just got distracted by something else at the time. It was probably a Dragon Quest game. I was probably working on a Dragon Quest game that had come out in Japan, and I was not going to be able to do both a Japanese Dragon Quest release and play through The Last of Us 2. That's probably it. I've been meaning to pick it up, now that this show has reminded me that The Last of Us exists. I need to finish the story. I remember it made a lot of people on the internet very mad. In a variety of ways. Yeah, I usually don't hear, like, mechanic-related complaints. It's usually related to the story. And, I'll see. Most of the people whose opinions I trust have given it either a solid, yeah, it was alright, to, oh my god, it was really good, you should play it. Like, none of the people that I actually talk to in real life were saying it was trash. It ranged from, I don't know, the story seemed weird, to, oh, the story was so good. And again, like, neither of those are an immediate, don't play. I'm also just worried of falling into another game that's way too damn long. Like, that's why I didn't pick up the last Kojima game. Death Stranding. Like, I was really excited for Death Stranding, and then, like, reviews started coming out that it was, like, 90 hours long. I was like, I'm not gonna get through that. I haven't been able to finish Atelier Ryza. The hell makes you think I'm gonna get through Death Stranding? Wanna play it? That's a game I'd need to take a vacation for. I hear really good things about it. Either, again, it's like Last of Us. It's either really good things or, like, odd complaints. An interesting one that a lot of people seem to agree on is that the open world is a bit much. And I don't know what that means. But one of these days, I'm probably going to find out. Yeah, I love Kojima. Back when Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, I actually took that week off and played all 4 of the games in order. And then the week prior, I'd actually played the 2 on the MSX. Like I'd gone through all of it for the launch of Metal Gear Solid 4, and it was such a solid ending. Only reason I want to play Atelier is because the main character is thick. Anime is starting to figure it out. Rise is actually like a really, really good game, though. I would totally suggest playing Ryza. It does a great job of... Oh, good. I'm at the place. It does a great job of making you prioritize alchemy, which is it's from the same series. It was something that really impressed me about Manichemia as well. Is so many JRPGs, regardless of the systems they have, usually come down to grind. Hyoro, what's up? But Manichemia and Atelier, and Atelier Ryza, and I'm assuming, you know, the other Atelier games. But, you know, I've finished one and I'm playing a second one now. Not an expert on the series, but between the 2 I've played, the alchemy system is great. You feel very clever for learning it, and it produces more character stat progression and like the way you know, handle combat problems. It progresses it way more than just level until you get another ability. It's great systems. And I was especially surprised to see how different the alchemy was between Manichemia and Atelier Ryza. Like, Ryza's definitely been easier to learn. It does a better job of easing you into the alchemy systems. It also doesn't have that damned timing minigame that Manichemia had. Okay, is this what we're doing? I've had 3 fish get away in a row. Hey, Soccer, what's up, man? And, like, Manichemia was especially fun because it was also Okay. I think there's somebody who has... Oh, you're PvP. I don't want to buff you. Fishing supplies. I need fishing supplies. We'll check Thalinar, and then we'll fly to Feathermoon. And then I hope between one of those 2 spots we find some bait. But my fish keep getting away, and I think I need bait. Have I played the Atelier mobile game? No. There are 2 mobile... 4 mobile games that have gotten any amount of attention out of me. Metal Gear... Defend? I think that was what it was called. Metal Gear Defend. One of the King of Fighters 98 games. Pokemon Go. And Skullgirls. Doing alright, having problems with the kids not wanting to listen tonight. Your kids listen to you at all? What's that like? Sounds amazing. Right. Ow. I sometimes listen, but man, it's been rough lately. Bedtime is 9. Both kids said, but mom said this, and I found out what she said wasn't true at all. Well, that sounds exactly like children. How old are they? Do you mind if I ask? You don't have to answer that. That's just a curiosity. Garen's turning 16 this year. If you longtime viewers can believe that. Ten and 13, they're your fiancés. That's probably partially because they aren't mine. Oh no, that they treat their birth father like that too. Don't you worry. You are being treated the same way. Yeah, soccer. I know, like, soccer, you and Hero have been around for a while. You guys probably remember when Garen was tiny. What was I doing? Oh my god. You sell tailoring supplies. That is not helpful. You don't do anything. What do you even do here? You leatherworking. Oh my god, somebody please. Somebody have supplies. Never buy anything from vendors in this, so I never, like, figure towns out. You know? Oh. God. Leather armor merchant. Don't. Alright. Feathermoon Stronghold. They're bound to have fishing supplies. Right?
Hello. Maybe so.
Getting licensed at 16? Yeah. Yeah. He can get his learner's permit at like 15 and a half, I think, here. And start learning. He can't actually get the license until 16. Oh. Oh man, I am not ready for that. God. And it's like, you know how we were just talking about kids not listening? Now let's put us in a coffin on wheels that can travel at high speeds. And I'm going to let the person who listens to me least be in charge of that thing. Huh. This is going to be another one of those times where I call my parents and be like, so, what did you do? Our best is probably the honest answer. And probably the answer my dad would give. My mom would be much nicer and say something kind. Call my mom and dad, help me. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. Crap. Crap! Ooh, 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 ooh. Trade supplies, trade supplies, trade supplies. Okay, she's got night crawlers, not bad. Ooh, bright baubles. Excellent, excellent!
Good luck, friend.
5 should be enough. That's 50 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Just missed the goddamn boat. Britt, what's up, man? Are you ready for a thrilling evening of fishing? We're 3/4 of the way done through the fishing master skill level quest. Is this just a feraless feature? You're ready for me to admit that Oust and Orf sound nothing alike. Okay. I get that it's a meme now, but I truly keep confusing them when we're on Discord together. I don't know why. Doesn't make sense to me either. But when I'm just talking to them, I cannot tell them apart. No, Melchior, you haven't been here for this saga, but Oust is from Alabama and speaks like someone from Alabama. Orf is Canadian and speaks like a Canadian. And yet, when I'm actually talking to both of them at the same time, I cannot keep them straight. If I talk to one of them at a time, I'm like, ah, yes, you are clearly Orf. You sound like a Canadian. And Oust clearly sounds like an Alabamian? Alabaman? Huh. I don't know what they call themselves. Oh my god, we're there. I'll have to ask. Being half giant affecting my hearing. So here's the thing about my hearing. I have really, really good hearing. I will hear a cat sneeze from the other side of the house while I'm asleep, and it'll wake me up. Learning to sleep properly has taken me most of my life to do. But it's not very good at like picking out differences. Like if it's loud and you're trying to have a conversation with me, I will never understand you. What about that comment conflicted with channel mod settings? Oh, are you getting blocked? You probably said you should. I have that phrase banned. Because of the Demon Souls and Dark Souls Let's Play. Oh, no, it's because of Nier. That's why. That was what prompted me having to ban you should. You did. Yep, there it is. Yeah, you do not utter those words here. That's my incredibly specific way of telling you, don't tell me what to do. What are you doing, cats? Go away. Daddy's gaming. It's really hard not using your S word. Yeah, it is. It is insanely hard to backseat game when you are banned from saying you should. It's amazing too. Whenever somebody hits that and it's like, oh, your message doesn't meet channel speech settings or whatever the message you get is. They're always like, what? What did I say? And then they try and like figure out what they're saying wrong. And like what could possibly be inappropriate in their message, and it's literally just you should. Yeah, Nier was a game. Oh my god, I spent more time buying the bait than it took to find the damn fish. Ah! I don't know if I'm happy or upset about the way this quest has gone, honestly. Because we're done. We just need to go see Nat Pagel. It's gone really fast. It's been less than half an hour of wandering around being an idiot since I got Fish 4 or Fish 3 in Desolus. No, Tate. Tate, no. Go away. I don't want you here. Move on. God, you're so old. Yeah. God, I would have had such a higher opinion of Nier if everyone had just shut up about doing post-game. Because I was like, yeah, that was pretty good. There were definitely some frustrations. Like there were some pretty bad design moments scattered throughout, but overall, I found Nier, and we're talking about Gestalt. I need everybody to be very clear on that. Not because you're like, oh, okay, great. He's not being critical of Automata. No. Gestalt is better than Automata. And I will fight you on this. And I have fought people on this. But yeah, the post game on Gestalt was just bleh. It took everything that I enjoyed about my first run and then sucked any affection I had for the game out of it. I will fight you on this hill. Did I say that? My excuse is that I'm high. What are you doing, Goose? I'm gonna roll over you if you stay there. Has it just been raining too long? The sound of the rain just stopped. All right. I know you'll stand with me, Britt. I know you'll be there with me. God, the most overhyped game in existence is Nier Automata. I could not believe what I was playing was the same game that everybody has been championing. See, with Half-Life, as much as I had to say about Half-Life that was negative, I still see where that love is coming from. And for a lot of people, you know, Half-Life was their coming of age game. You know, is their first like game that really grabbed them. And I see how it could do it. But yeah, no, I can't defend Automata in the same way that I can defend Half-Life. Although I will say, Automata's fans, as annoying as y'all are, you don't absolutely lose your mind when somebody points out that Automata is not good. You just disagree with them politely and move on. Half-Life fans will cut you. They will find you. coming of age game was Legend of Dragoon. Dragoon. I still haven't played it. Everyone really loves it, and I still haven't played it. But I also have to wonder, like, how much of it is nostalgia? I've played some classic games and been like, oh, this is not just nostalgia. This is really good. And then there have been others where it's like, this really is nothing special. Earthbound. Excuse me. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Strange. As much as I give Earthbound a hard time, though, I do think that Mother was an excellent game. Flawed, but excellent. Yeah, but I didn't like lose a lot of. So the way I determine, because you're going to have a lot of very vocal Automata fans, but you probably also got to remember that that extremely vocal, irritating part is a small percentage of the actual Automata fan community. In the same way that those Rick and Morty fans, God, I love Rick and Morty. I hate Rick and Morty fans because of that. Like, you know, a lot of people I talk to also watch Rick and Morty, and they're perfectly normal people. So I know that it's not actually Rick and Morty doing this. It's just that Rick and Morty happens to have a couple of super annoying people who watch it. But yeah, I tend to. This is really judgmental of me. I judge the maturity of fan bases based on whether or not I liked their game and how many subscribers I lost while I was playing it. Automata, my subscriber base didn't really change at all. Half-Life 2? I lost like 200 subscribers in a month. It was insane how upset people were by what I had to say about Half-Life 2. Automata fans were grown up and be like, okay, well, you don't like it. That's disappointing. And that was it. We had like one Automata fan who wouldn't let it go. But the Half-Life fans, oh my god! Rick and Morty is great stoner TV. You know, I don't watch a lot of shows while I'm stoned. Oh, I want to get on my turtle! Ugh. Maybe I should do that. I guess I've watched The Last of Us stoned. I don't know. I don't get anything, like, fun from watching stuff while stoned. I find things funnier, but that's it. Like watching comedy or stand-up or something? Yeah, totally enhanced. Watching weird stuff, though? And I guess, like, Rick and Morty is funny, but it's never been like, oh my god, I need to leave the room and lay down. I can't breathe funny. Yeah, and The Last of Us, it's really good. I don't know if it's any use being stoned while watching it, though, because it's very sobering. Where am I? Too far north is where I am. Our conversation about better games that came out the same year as Half-Life 2 didn't help? Yeah. Like all the games with better AI. Because that was the main thing that got to me about Half-Life. Like, everything else that I had complaints about feel like such minor nitpicks after seeing the friendly AI in those last chapters of the game. Holy crap, it was so bad. The game went from being kind of okay to unplayable. And the fact that there's an entire section of that game at the climax that is just awful to play through, and the fact that people still champion it as the best game of all time when there's such a visible problem with that game, it astounds me. And I'm going to start bleeding viewers again because we're talking about Half-Life 2. But there was also the conversation about Half-Life 1, and people were like, oh, no other game has done this before. It's like GoldenEye came out before this and did it on console. As far as, telling a story entirely from the first person and focusing so much of the game on exploration. It's like Marathon freaking did that. Marathon did that on the Mac. No, Thalkos! Damn it! Exactly what I thought was going to happen has happened. I didn't know you were here. If I'd known Thalkos were here, I'd have been like, we can't talk about Half-Life. Quake was your jam. Dude, Quake is so good. It's still so good. I just turned on Quake 3 to play like 20 minutes or so, like Sunday morning while I was waiting for Garen to get ready to leave. Just Quake 3. I'll play some Quake 3, a couple of matches. That is an excellent game that stands the test of time. Not for like storytelling or anything, but just for like being so good with just a simple set of mechanics, and it is endless fun. Half-Life 2 is not the hill I'd die on. Oh, that's right. You're an Automata fan. One of them. One of them folk. The first Quake is on PSN for $3.99. Excellent. Should play it. It's great. Actually, I wonder if that's the one that goes through Microsoft services. They added matchmaking to Quake 1. Yeah, no, I know you're not one of the rabid fans. You still talk to me. And as far as dying on the hill, that Automata was a great game. I just feel like the entire world is playing a joke on me and sent me a different game from what y'all talk about. I don't know what to do. I got my fishing mastery. All that's left is to grind out 75 levels on it. And I wasn't planning on doing that tonight. What do we do? Oh my god, let me out of the water, please. We could replay Nier. You are hilarious. Hilarious. Could put on some Quake. You got me thinking about Quake. No. No way I'm getting that done tonight. I need help for that, actually. No, I haven't played DQ Treasures yet. I haven't even bought it yet. Oh my god. Yeah, thanks for reminding me that they ever made a Max Payne movie. Oh, I had forgotten. That had completely fallen out of my brain. Alright, Octopath Traveler 2 is coming. Ah! I don't have enough time, guys! I am curious about the new Fantasy Life. I did play the hell out of that first one.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I don't know. I guess I'm done tonight. I've completed the quest I wanted to complete, and I thought it was going to take much longer. Thanks for watching, folks. I will see you all next time. Probably Saturday morning, maybe Sunday morning. All right, take care. Bye.